In this video, I'll show the changes for Overgrowth Alpha 209, which you can try if you've pre-ordered. For this alpha, I focused on improving the in-game level editor. For example, you can now create exportable groups of any kind of object, so we can more easily use them across multiple levels. Here I just moved the arena from one level to another, and redecorated it a bit to have a different atmosphere. This should allow us to have persistent characters and locations throughout the single-player campaign. Groups also now support non-uniform scale, and you can use the scroll wheel to edit objects within the group without having to ungroup them first. The attachment system has similar improvements. You can move armor pieces around while they're attached, and you can copy-paste or export characters, including all of their attachments. You can even make a group and attach that to characters, if you want to create new compound objects. It's getting pretty fun just to improvise new outfits, which is a good sign that the interface is improving. Weapon attachments also now correctly handle scabbards, so if you attach a weapon and a scabbard to the same slot, it puts one inside the other. To help myself and others keep track of what's exposed to the scripting layer, the game now automatically creates a file that lists all exposed functionality, including comments and parameter names. This should be especially useful for modders to keep track of what functions they can call. I used the scripts to add some new parameters to path point attachments, so that guards can wait for a certain amount of time before moving on, or enter different states, like sitting or sleeping. I also added a feature that Aubrey has been requesting for a long time. Models can now have detail objects applied in the same way as the terrain, so they can have foliage or other small objects applied based on a weight map. Now that the editor is more production ready, we should be able to focus more on levels and gameplay features for the next alpha. That's it for this video. If you'd like to pre-order and try the alpha for yourself, and get a free copy of Receiver and Lowlight Combat, you can do that at wolfire.com/preorder. If you'd like to hear about development news as soon as it happens, you can follow me on Twitter @Wolfire.